Hello my dear students, hope you are all fine. I am Ekta Singhvi and I am your English teacher. Today I have come here to discuss with you about your textbook, Butterfly. You all are familiar with this book, isn't it? This is the English textbook for class 5, West Bengal Board of Primary Education. So all of you who are in class 5 know this book very well. So what we shall be doing here in these videos are, I shall be discussing chapter by chapter and try to finish the syllabus like this, and I'll do reading as well as the activity. So go on following the videos, and suppose something which you have missed in your class, you can come back and make it up over here. Okay, so this is going to be your lifesaver. So come then, let's start our work. Let's begin with the first chapter, and that is revision lesson. Come, let's begin. Revision lesson. Let's read and enjoy this comic strip. So let us go through the comic strip. There's a boy and his grandmother. So let's see what they're doing. The boy says, "Tell me a story, grandma." Grandmother, "Okay, today I will tell you the story of an angel." Okay, the boy asks grandmother to tell a story so that he can sleep, and the grandmother, she says that she'll tell the story of an angel. Oh, the boy is very happy, and she begins. Once upon a time there was an angel with bright wings who took little children on a tour of the sky if they were good, and soon the child falls asleep. Zzz. And lo, what happens? Wow, I can actually see the angel. So as the grandmother had been telling him the story of an angel, he sees the angel. So where is he seeing all this? In his dream. So he dreams of an angel, as the grandmother was saying. So now what happens? Will you take me on a tour of the sky? So he had that idea with him because his grandma had just told him that if he was good, then the angel would take him on a tour of the sky. That means the angel would give him a trip of the sky, make him fly in the sky. And the angel says, "Yes, I will, since you have been good." So the angel, she agrees to take him along with her on a tour of the sky. And why does she do so? Because the child had been good. He had behaved good the whole day. So they go on a tour of the sky. So what does the boy see? What sparkling star! What a bright moon! I have never seen such beauty. Glad you like it, the angel says. What a calm face! Now he turns to the angel and looks at her. So he finds her face very calm and soothing. What a beautiful smile! She had a very beautiful smile on her. She looks as good as my grandmother. Wake up, it's dawn. And before late, it was morning. And he had to get up. And who wakes him up? His grandfather, because they would go for morning walk. Time for our morning walk. Oh, grandfather, so all of it was a dream. Oh, so sad, isn't it? He had been having such wonderful dream and he was abruptly woken up. So this is the clip. Now let us see what is the activity like. Activity 1, write T for true and F for false sentence in the given boxes. Number 1, grandfather told the boy a story. Grandfather? No, it was the grandmother. So this will be false. Number 2, the boy fell asleep while listening to the story. Yes, indeed. So this will be T. Number 3, the angel's face looked like the face of the child's mother. Child's mother? No, as good as my grandmother. It looked like grandmother's face. So it will be false. The boy woke up at the call of his grandfather. Yeah, this is true. Let's see the other one. So here we have second activity, activity B. Answer the following question. How did grandmother describe the angel? How did grandmother describe the angel? So The answer is somewhere here. There was an angel with bright wings. So the grandmother says that the angel had bright wings. So these words, they are describing angel. Okay. And also, who took little children on a tour of the sky if they were good. So these angels, they took little children on a tour of the sky. So they had been good to little children. So this is also a description of the angel. So how shall we write? The question is, how did grandmother describe the angel? The grandmother said, mention the word said. The grandmother said that the angel had bright wings and they took little children on a tour of the sky if they were good. So you can pause the video, rewind it, and then listen to the sentence again, okay, and then write down. So that's for number 1. Number 2, number B. Why do the angels take children on a tour? So, what is the reason? You have been good. So, they take children on tour if they have been good. If they have been good, they have to behave well in order to go with the angel on a tour of the sky. So, the answer to this question, why do the angels take children on a tour? The answer would be the angels, start from the angels took. No, it will be take because this is do, present tense. So it will be take. The angels take children on a tour because they have been good. Because they have been good. The reason is that the children behave well, and then that is the reason why, just as a matter of giving some gift for their good behavior, the angel takes the children on a tour of the sky. So that is the reason why they take children on a tour. Number C. What were the beautiful things the boy saw in his dream? The boy saw sparkling stars. So he is seeing, see, sparkling stars and bright moon. So these two things you can mention. The boy saw sparkling star and bright moon, and also the beautiful smile of the angel. Beautiful smile of the angel. Number D. What did the boy understand when he woke up? The boy understood that he had been dreaming. Okay, the boy, and when he woke up, you can add this. When he woke up, the boy understood you will write understood, not understand. Okay, understood that he had been dreaming. Okay, now we shall look at the next activity. Let's look at this activity. Activity 2A. Match the animal with their young ones and write their names in the given boxes. So we have a few animals over here and the names of their young ones. Okay, so we have to match them. So let us see the animal. Hen, duck, tiger, horse, cow, pig. And the young ones are colt. So colt is the young one of horse. So in this box we shall write horse. Piglet will be pig. Calf will be cow. Chick will be hen. Cub will be tiger, and duckling will be duck. Now in activity 2B again we have young one and their adult and their young ones. So number 1 is puppy dog, kid will be goat, cub will be let's do it lion this time, lion, kitten cat, lamb, sheep, 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 eaglet, eagle. So this completes activity 2B. Now let's look at activity 3A. Match group A with group B. So 2 columns you have been given. You have to match them. Or rather you have to write. It is masculine gender, males are over here, and you have to write the female. It is not match actually. You just have to write the other one. Okay. So you can do it exactly like this in your copy. You can make this table. Don't write match. Write the other gender. Number 1 is horse, which is masculine gender. Feminine will be mare, M-A-R-E. So you can write it down here with the help of a pencil, and in copy you can do with pen. Horse will be mare, M-A-R-E. Tiger, tigress, T-I-G-R-E-S-S. Dog, B-I-T-C-H. Cow is feminine. Masculine will be bull, B-U-L-L. Hen will be chick. Hen will be cock, C-O-C-K. Queen, so here it will be king. Woman, man. Duck, drake, D-R-A-K-E, drake. Please, children, pay attention to this word. D-R-A-K-E, drake, drake. Okay, duck is drake. Drake is male, duck is female. Goose is female. The male will be gander, G-A-N-D-E-R, gander. Peacock is male and female will be peahen, peahen. Now, see activity 3b, you have to just change the gender of the underlined word. So, I will read the sentence with the changed gender, okay? So, that is the way how you will have to write it down in your copy. So, let's just read it. Yesterday, my grandfather and father came to our school. My mother brings my sister and me to school every day. We address our female teachers as madam. She is a wise woman. So this is how you will write in your copy. Let's see the other one, activity 4. Now here we have to do the matching. A with B. These are the helpers, our helpers. Okay, like mason. Mason makes houses. Those people who work with bricks and cement and all that kind of thing, they are known as mason. They build houses, make houses. Porter. Porter will be carries goods. Doctor looks after patients. Soldier fights in war, so it is purple. Barber will be cuts hair. Pilot drives aeroplane. Cobbler repairs shoes. Potter makes earthen pots. Postman will be delivers letters. Washerman washes clothes. Carpenter makes chairs and tables. Tailor will be stitches clothes. So this finishes activity 4. Now let's come to activity 5. Choose the right word from the ones given in the brackets. Last week my sister and I, so 2 people, okay, so it becomes plural. So which verb shall we put? It won't be go because it is last week, so it is past tense, okay, so it will not be go, not goes, it will be went, okay, past tense is went. Last week my sister and I went to the village fair. There were many shops because past tense and plural. My sister wanted to take a ride in the great wheel. We bought tickets for it. We enjoyed the ride. Then we ate food. It was getting late, so we went back home. Activity 7. Who am I? Number A. I deliver letters and parcels to your house. I am a. So here it will be postman. B. I assist doctors. I look after the sick in a hospital. I am a nurse. C. I drive buses and taxis. I can also drive trucks. I am a driver. Number D. I work in the fields all day. I grow crops. I am a farmer. Activity 8. Change the singular numbers into plural numbers by adding s, es or ies. Singular. So we have singular over here and we have to write the plural over here. So bat. So bat we can make plural just by adding an s. Okay. So next one is book. Book also we can make plural by just adding a simple s. Ball, just s. But bus, since it is ending in s, we shall add es to it. B-U-S-E-S, buses. As, same, es, A-S-S-E-S, as is. Now, with mosquito, you can either add s or es, but we commonly add es, so you can do that. Mosquitoes, es. Butterflies. Since it is ending in y, we shall remove the y and replace it with I. Okay, we shall put an I over here and then we shall write es. So it will be butterflies. B-U-T-T-E-R-F-L-I-E-S. So that will come over here. Buffalo, same. You can either write s or es, but we commonly use es. So do that. Donkeys. Now donkeys, this is also ending in y, but since it has a consonant e before it, so we shall not remove it. So, and we shall just add an s to it. So it will be D-O-N-K-E-Y-S. Now comes activity 9. Put a tick mark to choose the right answer. I am or is reading a book. So, since this is first person, it takes an am. I always takes an am. So, I am reading a book. My sister, it is third person. So, it will take an is. My sister is playing. My parents, third person but plural. So, it will be are. My parents are working in the field. Our teacher is third person but singular. So, it will be is. Our teacher is writing on the blackboard. You, second person, it takes are. You are swimming. To activity 10 now, children. Rearrange the words and make meaningful sentences. Example, school, study, in, I, primary, a. So if we rearrange it, it becomes I study in a primary school. Then a full stop. Okay, so this is how we have to do. Let's see A. School, close, my. Now there you see my M is capital. So it begins with my. To my house is. So how will it be? My school is close to my house. Full stop. Number B. I school go every day too. I go to school every day. Full stop. English to I study love. I love to study English. Full stop. My love teachers very me much. My teachers love me very much. Full stop. I student want to good be a. I want to be a good student. Full stop.